was built from the money robbed from India, or other European cities were built using the money taken from the riches taken from the peoples which were colonized. It's just not true, because we can just say at the size of the trade of those countries in that era, in that epochs, and you will see that in 18th century, in 17th century, in 19th century, all the powers, European powers that had colonies, had like 10 or 15 times bigger trade in numbers and in size with other European nations than with colonies, than with its colonies. So it was always the case. The colonial trade was always something like some special commodity and some marginal element, very luxurious sometimes, but very and flashy, but always some marginal elements in those colonial powers' economies. And to most of India was some sort of an exception again, because it was one of the very small number of colonies that actually brought some economic profit to the British Crown. Most of the colonies were usually not very profitable economically, and usually were treated as some sort of a maritime basis and strategic points and so on. So the importance of most of the colonies were largely strategic, not economical. So colonialism had many faces, and saying that colonialism was bad is just as idiotic as saying that it was always good, because it wasn't, and it was also not always bad. I would say that colonialism, when compared to, I don't know, totalitarianisms, both of them, or maybe all three of them, fascism, Nazism and communism, especially communism, when compared to communism, colonialism doesn't seem so bad after all. Maybe with the exception of this private colony of Congo, a private colony of one mad king.